Hi, Bashar here, and today I'm demonstrating my resource-based lockpick and hacking mod. Now, we're at a location most of you will recognize. This is the Good Spring Schoolhouse, and over here we have a computer, and over here I locked some lockers, appropriately named for us. You can see this one is very easy, and this one over here is easy. Now, by default, I have the period button as the activation button, but you can set that to whatever you want in the MCM, and I'm going to press it, and okay, so you see the easies, or the very easy is going to require one bobby pin, and the easy over here is going to require 3. So it consumes bobby pins based on the difficulty of the lock. Now, as far as the traditional minigame, this is what happens when you that's really the biggest stumbling block I had with this mod was figuring out how to disable the mini game, and I did that by simply telling New Vegas to close the mini game whenever it should pop up. It's a rather brutal workaround, but it's the best I could do. The good thing about this mod is that let's say you have a lockpick skill that is not in an increment of 25. What happens is that if the difficulty of the pick is higher than your skill level, you can still pick it, but it costs more lockpicks. As you raise your lockpicking skill, uh, more difficult lockpicks become treated as if they were very easy. So let's see. Right now, my let's see, stats, skills, lockpick is there, 27. Let me go into the console. We'll make that 50. Ooh, player. There we go. Okay, so let's look beyond here. Lockpick. Yeah, now my lockpick is 72. So we'll go back to easy and see, now it only costs 1 again. What happens? Okay, so we clicked it once and you get that little window that pops up, says how many lockpicks you need. When you click it again, okay, did that. Okay, you can hear the noise, and then it opens up. We'll take our 5 bottle caps, and bobby pin is removed. So now it'll tell me when I go to this one, I only have 11 left. So it's a pretty simple, straightforward, and the thing I love about it is you're never taken into another screen, so it doesn't actually break immersion. Now, what I would have liked to have is some kind of... I'm not an animator. If I were an animator, I would have custom animations lockpicking, but unfortunately that's a little bit beyond my skill. Same thing with the terminals. We click it once, and okay, I need 1 out of 3 multi-tools. I'll do it again. You hear the noise, and we're in. Simple, straightforward. And as you spend more lockpicks to get through more difficult locks, it takes longer to pick the locks. So if you're in a dangerous area, a monster, a ghoul could walk up on you, surprise you, and shoot you in the back or something. Well, eat you in the back. Ghouls aren't particularly known for freezing firearms, not yet at any rate. So yeah, that's how that works. I'm going to leave here, and yes, also. As a little bonus, one of the things that have always been a pain in the neck for me is mines, because you got to go into your inventory, you got to select the mine, and then you have to lay it. So what I did was the button that I used to get through lockpicks and locks and consoles. When you're not actually looking at a locked container or console, you can use that to automatically lay a mine. So I will demonstrate that to you right now. Let's go over some light over here. I'm going to press it, and boom. And there we go. And there we got a plasma. And it cycles through your mines, see, from the least valuable to most. You can see, yeah, value 25, value 75, value 300. So it's just a really convenient, quick way to drop mines. You can also change that. Let's take a look at the MCM menu. All of this stuff is configurable from the MCM. Infiltrator mod. Okay. So yeah, activation key. Like I said, it's set to the period. We have resource-based hacking. That's right. If you, like, let's say you want the traditional hacking minigame, you can just click that, and you know, the normal choose the word minigame will pop up. Personally, I like my version. Bot domination. This is something I threw in. I'm not entirely happy with it. It's by default, it is not set, so you don't have to worry about it unless you want to. What it does, though, is if you sneak up on a bot, you can change its affiliation to become an ally, which sounds kind of neat, but I could never get it consistently working just because bots factions, it's really scripted, so it kind of works most of the time, but I wouldn't count on it. And here we have the mine cycling, so you can disable it altogether, or you can go from low to high or high to low. Additionally, that's value. Additionally, we have a checkbox here that uses only vanilla mines. And while this is checked, it will only select powder charges, frag mines, bottle cap mines, and plasma mines. If we uncheck this, what will happen is it will look through a list on the in your Fallout files, and if mods have added mines to that list, it will automatically include them. So that's useful if you have DLC or mods installed that appropriately add mines to the mine list, because this will, unchecking this will look for that, and it will add those mines to the queue. So that's pretty much everything. I hope you get a chance to try out and enjoy the mod. Thank you. Oh, one last thing I should mention. The mine laying, it only, oh, not what I wanted, right. As a safety precaution, it only works if your weapon is out. So I'm pressing the button now and nothing is happening. As soon as I take my pistol out though, there, it's working again. Not as fancy as Project Nevada, but still pretty darn useful as far as I'm concerned. So thanks for watching, and enjoy.